Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to the Embassy of Pakistan. I would welcome the Department of Commerce, the State Department, the USTR, and the Delegation of Gems and Jewelry from Pakistan. It is indeed a very fortunate and a great time for us, considering that the exports of gems and jewelry have been on the rise in the last couple of years. And this program, the summit program of the US Department of Commerce, through this we hope that the exports will further increase, and we will look forward to interacting with you after this as well. So I would like you to introduce yourself to start with, and then we can initiate the process. So we can start with you, sir.
My name is Sultan Rahman. I'm from Selections, Karachi. We are a designer, manufacturer, and exporter of fashion jewelry.
I'm Amreen Bukhari, CEO of Manika Mines. We do mining in the Sugar Valley and have my gallery of gemstones and jewelry in Islamabad.
Noreen Batsari, I'm here with the Department of State as an interpreter and coordinator of the program.
I'm Saira Jabin Qureshi, doing my own business with a brand named Sabrang Fashion, and we are doing semi-precious and precious gemstone jewelry with antique and silver metal.
I'm Valerie Deason with the Department of Commerce.
Jed Ahmed, also with the Department of Commerce.
David Fredo, Department of Commerce.
Asad Khan, Deputy Chief of Mission.
Huzafa Khan, here.
I'm Ismail Khan from Ahmed Trader. I deal in gemstone and diamond.
I'm Simeen Siddiqui. I've been in the Parliament and right now I'm chairperson of Pakistan Gems and Jewelry Development Company.
I'm Kashan Iqbal in Jewelry, Karachi. We are manufacturing and retailer.
I'm Abdul Wahab Lakhani, Lakhani Gem and Jeweler, gold manufacturer and gem, diamond jewelry manufacturer.
I am Sheikh Mohammad Javed, and I am working in the wing of Pakistan, just as introduced my madam. Pakistan, it is the wing of Pakistan Gems and Jewelry Development Company, Gem and Jewelry Training and Manufacturing Center, Karachi. I am head of manufacturing department there.
I'm Maria Sohail. I'm running a laboratory and visiting unit in Punjab, Pakistan.
I am Nadia Chitani. We have a family business of gold jewelry manufacturing and exports in the past 70 years. I've recently branched out into silver and was obviously here to learn. Had a very good experience.
Excellent.
I'm Reema Basi. I own a designer jewelry brand by the name of Keepsakes by Reem, which is based out of Islamabad.
Fariha Khan, Trade Development Authority of Pakistan, Lahore.
My name is Salim Ahmed. We have introduced Inara brand and we are dealing in diamond jewelry and new trends of silver jewelry as well.
My name is Kozima Soni. We have a family business named Maria Jewelers. We deal in all kind of precious, semi-precious, diamond and gold jewelry.
My name is Khalid Javed. I'm from Hassan Alibong Jewelers. We deal in diamond jewelry and fine gold jewelry, mostly handmade.
Zahid Rashid, and the principal of the Gem Jewelry Center in Lahore.
Jawad Rahman from Pakistan Institute of Fashion and Design, Lahore.
Regina Brady, Department of Commerce.
Ashraf Hasti, Department of State.
Nadeem Wazara, presentation.
Philip Axelian, UCID.
Thank you, Khurram, for organizing this event with our guest from Pakistan, and thank you so much, Mr. Anderson, Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary, and our very dear colleagues from various US government departments, Department of State, Department of Commerce, and my own colleagues. And also would like to extend a very warm welcome to our gem and jewelry delegation from Pakistan. I think this is a very good group that is visiting Pakistan, and this is, I must place on record our deep appreciation to the US government for having put together this program, this training program for our gem and jewelry manufacturers, because I think this would go a long way in building the capacity of our people and also help diversify the export potentials of Pakistan, because this is an important area in which we can certainly take a lot of advantage. This training program, the SABIT of the US Department of Commerce, it builds mainly partnerships and provides technical assistance, which we think is which go a long way in imparting quality training. We recently had a very good meeting when the Commerce Minister of Pakistan was visiting the US, and we had the TIFA meeting, which had taken place with the US Trade Representative. A very good plan of action was agreed upon between the US and Pakistan in order to promote Pakistan's trade and export capacity. And we see this program and this visit of this important delegation as part of the same initiatives which have been taken in the recent years. What gives me, as the ambassador of Pakistan, a lot of satisfaction is the fact that I see our relationship moving in a very positive direction. Your visit to Washington, to the US, taking place at this time, for this event, and yours is, I would say, one of the many delegations which have visited in the recent past. And I see that in the days to come, there will be more delegations that will be visiting the United States of America. This is the kind of partnership that is being forged, whether it is the trade and economy, trade and commerce, this area, whether the energy sector reforms, economy and economic interaction. I think there is a kind of a positive trajectory. The agreements or the joint plan of action that has been agreed upon, we have absolutely no doubt that this would go a long way in the promotion of our trade and economic relations between the US and Pakistan. I'm sure that you are already aware, because you are all very well informed, very well educated people, and in your own right, you are the leaders of your own business community and this particular field, that your visit, the visits of many other delegations, promotion of trade and economic relationship, it is also part of the government's vision to not only revive the economy, but also to fight extremism and terrorism. The kind of focus which has been placed by the current government on the revival of economy, on the export of to increase our exports, to diversify our exports, and the kind of negotiations that we are having with the US side. This is basically a part of the same vision that has been articulated by the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And let me also tell you that when I was coming here as the ambassador of Pakistan, and when I went to see the Prime Minister told me the first direction that he gave me when I was Foreign Secretary, and also before him, that our mission should take active part in the promotion of our exports. This is what we are doing. We have a trade wing. We have a very cooperative area. We remain engaged with the U.S. Department of Commerce, with the USTR, with almost every treasury, with the Energy Department, and this is something that is moving in a very positive direction. Once again, I extend a very warm welcome to you, and I am absolutely no doubt that your stay here would be extremely fruitful. And let me also tell you that as I'm sure that you will go back to Pakistan with very fond memories of your stay in the US, but you should also remain in contact with the Embassy of Pakistan, because the Embassy can also help you in the furtherance of your own objectives And as I mentioned, that we have a very able trade minister who is heading the trade wing of the Embassy of Pakistan. And despite our limited resources, our office would be available to promote your own interest here in this country. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr.
Let me once again indicate that this program is, of course, by the U.S. Department of Commerce, but the other departments that are actively collaborating with us on trade is the USTR, the USAID, the State Department. They're all represented here. And we are very, very grateful for all the efforts that they're making jointly with us in furtherance of the joint action plan that has been agreed on by the two countries. Now I would invite Mr. John Anderson, the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary for Global Market, US Department.
When I was younger, I used to be able to memorize these, but it doesn't work so well anymore. So, thank you, Ambassador Gilani and Trade Minister Aga. Those were very important words. Thank you for hosting us in our visiting business delegation today. I'd like to take just a brief moment to express our sincere condolences for the loss of life at the airport this weekend. And as you said, trips like this, conferences like this, delegations that come over for this are important to not only diversify the economy, but also to help deal with some of the issues that continue to happen in Pakistan. And so our condolences. With regard to our program, we want to thank General Counsel General Ijaz and Commercial Counselor Khan for graciously hosting the group on Friday in New York City. We also want to acknowledge our colleague from USAID, Philippe Axilon, who is our Pakistan desk officer. Philippe's team at USAID has been instrumental in making Commerce's SABIT business development programs possible and coordinating a wide range of economic growth programs benefiting the Pakistani private sector, as well as our overall bilateral trade relationship with Pakistan. USAID was also instrumental in establishing the Pakistan Gems and Jewelry Development Company, represented here today. The Commerce Department's overarching purpose for these programs is to promote mutually beneficial two-way trade between our countries, help diversify Pakistan's economy beyond textiles, and help small businesses. And just as a side, although it's not official yet, not official, but my belief in small businesses, and they're important not just in my country, but around the world, led me to volunteer to be the chairman of the APEC Small and Medium-Sized Working Group. So for 2015 next year. So again, it's side of my commitment also to small businesses and their growth. Gems and jewelry fits perfectly into this overall objective, as it is a high potential export growth sector for Pakistan and an area where partnerships can be naturally fostered with U.S. companies in a number of important sectors. I just wanted to give you a sense of what our delegation has been doing over the last 2.5 weeks. I originally said, I wasn't going to go through this whole list, but I think it's important for everybody here and just to revisit, because this has been quite a 2.5-week program with visits to Washington, D.C., Las Vegas, Philadelphia, and New York City. In Washington, they participated, in New York, they participated in the JCK trade show and its educational sessions. They met with JCK and Tucson trade show organizers Reed Expo to determine what would be required for Pakistan to have its own country pavilion at future shows. They visited U.S. companies including Romanoff, QVC, and the Potomac Bead Company. They visited more U.S. companies during their visit to the Diamond District in New York City. They met with leading universities and educational institutions, all of whom had strong jewelry programs, including the Fashion Institute of Technology, the Gemological Institute of America, and the Pratt Institute. They participated in marketing and branding seminar with Cindy Edelstein of the Jewelers Resource Bureau, and they met with Customs and Border Protection, and USTR's Generalized System of Preferences expert to learn about U.S. laws and regulations impacting importing and tariffs of Pakistani goods into the United States. So it's been a pretty full 2.5 weeks, and I know they've all benefited as a consequence. Each participant on this program has completed a business action plan to help them envision how they will take what they have learned on this program to succeed in their business endeavors in the coming months and years ahead. For our part, we are committed to working with Sabbath alumni and other jewelry leaders to ensure they can connect with potential U.S. business partners and continue to develop a deeper understanding of the U.S. market. In addition to these efforts, these delegates and other business leaders in the gems and jewelry industry will continue to need strong support from the Pakistani government to ensure that they can fully realize their business and industry potential. And it was good to hear that you already extended that offer from the embassy. Embassy and the consulate teams will play an instrumental role in supporting the gems and jewelry industry as it seeks new business opportunities in the United States. We look forward to continuing to work with you in the sector through other private sector initiatives in areas such as franchising, food processing, packaging, and supply chain management. So thank you very much and congratulations.
And just to add here, this is in reference to one of the questions you even asked me, and I'd like to convey this part that we realize that GSP has not been renewed, and gems and jewelry is a part of the US GSP program. But while the Commerce Minister was here, he made an official request to the US government that once the GSP is renewed, it should be renewed with retrospective effect, which means whenever you export anything to the United States, do fill out the column where it indicates that it's a duty-free item. And once it's renewed, we're very hopeful that it will be renewed accordingly, and you will be able to get back all the duty that you have paid in the intervening period, which is now almost 1 year. So let me show you under the able leadership of the ambassador here. We're taking every measure to make sure that it's renewed at an early date and renewed in a way that it benefits you accordingly. Now I would request the ambassador to hand out the certificates along with Sir John Anderson. This marks the culmination of a very successful program, and I'd like to congratulate you all on that.
Kids can move by you. Or I can be on the other side. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. It's always difficult to choreograph these things. Wonderful. Let's take a picture also. Thank you. Congratulations.
Mr. Ahid Hassan Muhammad Javed.
Congratulations.
Sheikh Muhammad Javed. Miss Fariha Khan.
You know, I'm very happy to see a large number of ladies in this delegation.
Thank you.
Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim.
Very nice.
Okay. Wonderful. Kashan Iqbal Hassan. Saira Juleen Qureshi. We will come and visit you in Pakistan and see as to what have you
after this or after dinner.
Mr. Malik Shujaur Rahman.
यार वो खुला ही नहीं मैंने अपने कैमरे पे खींच ली
Thank you very much.
Sultan Rahman.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Salim Yusuf Siddiqui. Maria Sohail.
Thank you.
Finally, Mr. Abdul Wahab. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to invite you all for a cup of tea and where you can interact with the ambassador and